what I wanted to do, and I did sort of give you a precursor, I asked for 3 app recommendations that you use pretty much on the daily or regular enough that you can pass on. A lot of these will probably be ones that a lot of people know of, but there may be 1 or 2 little bit of gold from this. So we'll start with the first one, an app that you use that is really important for your business to succeed and grow.
You only really need one big one, which can do a lot of things. And then these add-on ones, it helps. Like it helps to have the add-on. So if someone's gonna just learn one and just take away one, I would say the challenge manager. And the one I use is called GUESTY. I don't know if you're familiar with GUESTY or not. This is a very common question, which is, what's the best challenge manager to use? I don't know if you get that a lot as well. And people ask all the time, what's the best one? And in my opinion, there isn't really a best one. It's more so, what features are you looking for? It's kind of like a car, what car's the best, right? One's faster, one's more comfortable. One has more seats, one has 2 seats. It's like, there isn't a number 1 ranked car. It's based on your preference and based on what your needs are. Now with GUESTY is the only channel manager, as far as I know, which also has a reception service. What that basically means is they have staff. I don't know where the staff are based. They already have a whole bunch of staff, and you simply plug into their staff as opposed to you hiring staff. So the people at GUESTY, they reply to my messages. They're almost like my staff without me having to hire staff, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And they reply to my messages. If there's a issue with a review, they get back to me. They reply to reviews. They do a lot of stuff with the payment. And the reason I used GUESTY was because, like you said at the start, I wanted to travel. I didn't want to manage staff. I didn't want those sort of hassles. And I just wanted something which I could plug in and I could replicate again and again. Because once you set up GUESTY, all you have to do is keep finding more and more properties, and you simply plug them in, plug them in, plug them in. So that's the main reason I recommend GUESTY, which is it's the one big system which takes away the bulk of the work, and you don't have to hire staff. You don't have to manage staff. If someone leaves, it's not, it doesn't matter if someone leaves or not, or, because once you hire staff, if you have a good staff and you train them and then they leave, now you've got an issue, because now you've got to get another guy to train, now you train the second person, and then if they leave, now you've got to train the third person. But I didn't have any of those hassles. All I had to do was set it up once, and I could just keep plugging in more and more and more properties. So from a growing a business point of view, I wasn't technically doing half of it because I just plugged the channel manager in, whereas everyone else, they were hiring people and they were teaching people and they were delegating and they were doing all that sort of stuff. So that's why I recommend GUESTY. I'm not paid by GUESTY. I don't have a commission with GUESTY. I really should, to be fair.
You should do, because that was a good recommendation. I was just checking out the website a little bit more because GUESTY is somebody that I've heard of, and again, it's a very, very, very common question. Who should I have as a channel manager or whatever? I've even done a blog on it, booster.co.uk/PMS. There's a ton of them in there. And yeah, GUESTY is obviously one that's just come on the radar, but that was a very, very good recommendation of it. And obviously you're not an affiliate. You should be. If GUESTY are watching,
I really should be.
then get in touch.
I really should be.